Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. In this segment, we'll talk a little bit about how we feel like that flu season is being extended longer and longer. I'm here with Dr. Holly Lucille. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Okay, is it our imagination or is it really like the flu season is being extended months and months and months?
Not only I think extended, but it's pretty gnarly when it's here throughout the entire season. I've seen that the symptoms are getting worse, the duration is longer, and people are really suffering. So I think we need to help people do something about it.
What trends are you seeing in terms of respiratory illness?
Well, listen, when we had the pandemic, I know everybody was searching and they found things like zinc and vitamin D and also, elderberry and all of these respiratory things. Like certainly COVID is still around. The flu is very, very robust this year, but there are things you can do about it. One of the principles of being a naturopathic doctor is prevention is the cure. And so we can get all these immunostimulants, but I think it's how to build resilience. That is the key for people.
Can you tell me how you tell your patients how their sleep habits are really, contributing to their overall health? Can we talk a little about that?
Oh, yeah. Listen, there's so much screen time that is disrupting our sleep. There's artificial light that is disrupting our sleep. There's a lot of chronic stressors that are disrupting our sleep. And sleep is where you rest, relax, and repair. So, again, that's foundational stuff. But outside of that foundational stuff, I'm a food first, fork first kind of gal. So, having a good, clean diet, decreasing sugar. But also, I want to talk to you about a fermented papaya supplement called Immunage. And it's completely different than those things that I mentioned, like elderberry, zinc, vitamin D, all good. But this is actually something that helps your body signal its own defense pathways. And that's what I love about it. And it's clinically studied.
So when we're talking about, the flu season, many of us forget that sometimes that fatigue, sometimes that brain fog, it's all connected. Can we talk a little about that?
Oh, my dear. So listen, when people are tired, it is the immune system sort of secondary response to infection because guess what? Your immune system works best at rest. And so I always say to my patients, please respond to any fatigue with rest. It's one of those, again, foundational things you can do.
Oh my goodness, I'm glad you mentioned that because my next question was recovery. Are we giving our bodies enough time to recover? And if not, do you have any tips?
Yeah. So listen, from an immune system's perspective, one of the things that is really kind of an anchor on the tail instead of the wind in the sail is oxidative stress, right? So, what is oxidative stress? My favorite analogy is like, hey, have you ever seen a great or made a great green bowl of guacamole and you sit it out in the oxygen? What happens? It turns brown. But what do you do to protect that? You put something like ascorbic acid or vitamin C, that's that lemon juice or lime juice over, right? So I think what's really important is helping the immune system have a healthier redox balance, and that is oxidative stress management. And again, that fermented papaya helps do that quite a bit.
Oh my gosh. Well, then I can't let you get out of here. Then, without giving us a website, where can we go to learn more?
Yeah, so on a daily basis, helping your immune system signal itself, you can go to Immunage, that's IMMUNAGE.com, and people can use the code word immunity to get 15% off there.
Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure to meet you.
You too, Keisha. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. All right, guys. It's not just in our minds. It is, feeling a little prolonged. The flu season seems a little bit longer. It's because we're not taking care of our bodies the right way. Our immune system is fighting us constantly. So please go to the website, learn a little bit more, and let's try to stay a little healthier. Stay tuned to more Focus Atlanta. We'll be right back.